honestly think that I pick up around 3 new hobbies every week because I like learning and growing in a way that is just for the simple fact of doing it. Not to be perfect or amazing, but to just create, to exist and experience. So I wanted to show you guys what I've gotten recently, like some things I've bought recently, but also I wanted to talk about my personal curriculum and how I made that. And so I don't know which one I want to do first. Maybe I'll show you what I've gotten. So first thing I got was this diamond painting sheet. I think this is going to take a long time, but I also think it'll look really nice on my wall. That's why I got it. And it just had this it has this lily pad and then like the whole ocean thingy, and it tells me the steps on the back. So if I do need that. The next thing I got, which my mom got me, is this book called The Masterpiece by Francine Rivers. I've heard really good things about her writing, and I think it is. It's a New York Times seller, so I'm like, I like this. So far, it's pretty good. I just feel like the vocabulary is a little bit lacking, maybe. Like usually when I read, it's a little bit. You just really have to use your mind to understand it. And this is a little bit easier. It's just kind of like basic words or basic wording, I guess. But it's good so far. I only read a few pages. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start reading this throughout the week. And then the next thing I just got, which is from my dad. He got me this eye gel. This is what it looks like. It's by Olay. And then here's the box for it. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm very excited to try it. I hope it does help with under my eyes, because sometimes when I don't get enough sleep, my eye bags are insane. They might be a little bit crazy right now just because of it. This is what I'm using right now, but it's a Wet n Wild waterproof gel eyeliner. And this is so easy to use. I love it. And then it goes up. It's really easy. I like it from my waterline. And it's just pretty. It's pretty, and it adds a little pizzazz to my makeup routine. That's what it looks like. I also just took out my hair, and I don't know, I love it. It's pretty good. If I do a hairstyle, I like to wash it the day after, if I take it out, because I don't want too much stress on my hair. But that's all that I can remember. Oh, and I also got my banquet dress for May. I got that dress from a yard sale. It's this beautiful metallic-y gray color dress, and it has gems in the middle, and it reminds me of a dress one of my brother's friends got me, Raya, that I wore to my last banquet, which was this purple pretty slip dress that had a backless. It was kind of backless, kind of not, but it was cool. But yeah, those are the things that I remember. Now to my personal curriculum, which I made these little popsicles for each subject. Basically, a personal curriculum to me is things you want to study in a certain amount of time. So it's kind of like school, where you have different subjects, and then you have many goals for that you have to do, and then assignments. Okay, so for me, I put content creation, baking 101, art session, Spanish. I put neuroplasticity and brain waves, herb to medicine, psychology and sociology, and then Italian 101. And recently, I have been watching a lot of podcasts that have things to do with content creation, because it's one of my agendas. So for each thing, I do an agenda, which is basically what I do and what I'm going to do to learn about that subject, and then the goal underneath it. So for content creation, it could be for the agenda, it's to watch videos and write down notes on creation and analytics and all that stuff. And then the goal is to get better at content creation and figuring out how I want my content to look. So that's pretty much it. But I just want to tell you guys that, because I know a lot of people want to do so many things and want to have so many hobbies like me, but they don't know what to do or how to organize that. And I think a personal curriculum is really good. And then this personal curriculum is for the whole rest of the year. So all of the months to come up until December or January 1st, I guess. So this should be exciting and really cool.
Do my makeup, I do my hair, the way I dress, the way I do my nails, and I feel like it's just something that is really, really fun.
This is magic to and fro. Please give me one last show.
make sure you put the first one in too. No. Okay, so I'm going to make foil tiles. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but I think they're the cutest thing ever, and I think they'd be really cool on my bed. Sorry, it's a little messy, but I think it would be very cool on my wall. So I have some foil, obviously. I've used cardboard from a pizza box and cut out all these. I have one that's like a butterfly or a wasp, whatever. And then the sun, I have this little squiggly little spiral and a cloud. So let's do it. Okay, so here's how they turned out. I think they're really cute. It was a little bit harder than I expected because the foil is so delicate, but they're very cute. I might do the edges as well. I just don't know if I want them painted or I want them to look like cohesive. So, yeah.
Keep these rough days off my mind. Leave these rough days far behind. You see them change. They're leaving every which way. And these are strange times. And
Word hunt has been my favorite thing to do at restaurants while I wait for my food because it passes the time. Hello. So we just went out to eat and it was pretty good. It was like, I don't know. It's like a good 8 out of 10. It was really nice. The wings were really crispy and the fries were kind of like, I wish the fries were more crunchy, so that would have gave it like a, fries are like the main course to me and then everything else is like a side. So the chicken is a side to me. Like fries, I take fries with every single meal I have. So, but yeah, we went to Rainbow and I got 2 things and I wanted to show you guys. So the first thing I got is this orange skirt. It was actually on sale. It used to be 9 something. It was almost $10. Now it's 3. This is so cute. And I want to incorporate more color into my outfits and just make it more me and feel like me. So I think this is a very good start with the orange. I feel like this would go lovely with a lot of my other pieces, especially my shirts, because I have no fun, like bottoms. I have no fun bottom, but now I do. And then the last thing I got is another skirt, but it's actually a sport, so it has shorts under it, and it's this tealish turquoise skirt that is so cute, and it's very stretchy, so that's gonna help. But it's just adorable. When I saw it, I was like, I had to get it. I was gonna get one other piece, but I decided not to do it. I kind of wish I did. But yeah, I've been recently into like skirts and things like that, so I might be getting more of that. And I think next week I'm gonna go thrifting or go get my prom dress. So yeah.